Hello everyone. Today we start our practical subject name is object oriented programming. For this subject we use software Turbo C++. In this subject we learn total 24 practicals. Today is our we see first practical that name is write a program to evaluate any expression using input output function. For this purpose, we use Turbo C++ software. First install that and then run this software Turbo C++. In this subject, object-oriented programming, we learn all the concept of C++ programming. In first practical name is so practical number first. The title is write programs to evaluate any expression using input output function. This is our title. In this program we learn different operators that we use for evaluating any type of expressions. When we implemented any program in C++, we need to call header files. In that header files there are different inbuilt functions involved. In programming there are two type of functions: user defined function and library functions. Many library functions we use in our program. So first call header files that used in C++. First file is a hash include iostream.h. iostream.h. This is the header file used for call different inbuilt functions in C++. Second file we require, that is hash include conio.h. This files is also required. In this file there are one function, that is getch. We call that using this function. So these are two header files required for C++ programming. Next, any program start with void main in C++ and C. So start with void main. Void is a data type and main is a function. Now actually we start the program. We implement in this program, in this practical we implemented different operators. So there are different type of operators. Actually first is arithmetic operator, relational operator, logical operator, bitwise operator, assignment operator. These are the different type of operators implemented in programming. So in this practical we implemented different mathematical operations using C++. So for that, when we perform addition of two numbers, we required variable, two variables for input and one variables for output. First, what is a variable? Variable is an entity which can change in whole program. Also variable is used for to store the values. Okay, so we declare uh, here we want to perform addition of two numbers, or we perform different mathematical operations like this. Suppose write a program to perform different mathematical operation, maths operation. Suppose I want to perform addition of two numbers. For that, we need to declare two variables. For the declaration of variable, we use data type. There are different type of data types in C++. There are fundamental data types are integer, character, float, double, wide. Here we take integer, int, suppose int a, int b, int c. So a is the first variable, b is the second variable, and c is used for addition of that number. This is the declaration of variable. This is called declaration of variable. Okay, these are three variables. After declaration of variable, you need to assign some value to that variable. Like for example, suppose a equal to take 20. You take any number, b equal to 30, and these two are called as initialization of variable. Initialization of variable. We assign some value to that variable called as initialization of variable. Initialization of variable. Now we perform addition of these two. For that we use third operator, that is C. In that we store the value of addition, A plus B. Okay. Now we print this value using cout. Whatever you want to display on in output, you need to use cout. Cout is a object. Here we display value of C. Okay. Now here we use function getch. It's an inbuilt function implemented in coneo.h. Um, that getch is used to store your output temporarily on screen. Now save this program. Save this program using any name. Give any name. Suppose uh, this is our first program. So experiment one dot save C++ program using dot cpp extension like this. Experiment one dot cpp. Now compile our program. If any error is occur, it will display. There is no error. There are basic rule when we doing programming. Every C++ statement end with semicolon. Suppose here there is no semicolon, then compile. See what happened. Here two errors occurs. Now solve these errors like this. Again compile. Error is solved. Now take one function after declaration of variable, that is the CLRSCR. CLRSCR means what? CLRSCR is a function which is used to clear the screen. Now run the program. See here, addition is 50. This is our output. Here we use plus operator. Same in this example, we give the values directly. Now I want to take input from user. So change the statements. See what will be changed. Now I want to take these values a and b from user. For this, first display message, enter value of a. For input, we use cin. Cin is also object. This is the value of a. Again, cout, enter value for b, enter value of b, then cin. Now display addition of a and b in C. This is said. Here, take input from user. Cout is used for display message and cin used for accept input from the user from the keyboard. Okay. Now again run the program. See here, give the values, enter value of a, that is suppose 20, enter value of b, suppose 60, and display. It will display addition of these two number, that is 80. Okay, same we perform all the mathematical operations. Just declare another variable. Suppose this is the addition. Now I want to perform subtraction. Take one another variable, that is d. So I want to perform multiplication. Take variable for that, that is e. Now same like addition, write down here d equal to, suppose for subtraction a minus b, then for e, here we perform multiplication a into b. Okay, these variables are stored the value answers. In C there is addition, in D there is a subtraction, in E there is a multiplication. Now display all these values using cout. Now after addition we perform subtraction, that is D cout. Here we perform multiplication, in E variable we done that. Save program, run the program, enter value, suppose a is 50, b is 30. Here display output addition 80, subtraction 20, multiplication 1500. In this output, all the output statement, addition, subtraction, multiplication, are displayed on single line. Now we use, I want to display output, each output on new line. So use here A and L. That's manipulator. That manipulator display your output on next line. Okay, see difference actually. Now run the program. Enter values for A and B. See, every output will display on new line. Okay, here display variable hmm. Again a60 base 20, it will display properly addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, this is our first experiment. In this experiment we see operator, arithmetic operators. Also we see input output function implemented in C++. For any type of output you want to display on screen in C++, we have to use cout, and for any type of input you want to get from user, for that we use cin, cout. These are two important objects or function in C++. Now we see another example. Suppose I want to display largest number among two numbers. Okay, same we call header files first. These two header files. In this header files, there are different inbuilt functions are included. But in first example, we see arithmetic operator. In this example, we see relational operator. Using cout, cin, we implemented input output functions in C++. Suppose here declare two variables a and b. Just our statement is write a program, write a program to display largest number, largest number among two numbers. Okay, for that declare two variable a and b. Variable is a entity which can store value, which can be changed in whole program. So for this program we require two variables a and b. Now accept this value from the user. For that, first display message enter value of a. For input we use cin, for output we use cout. Here we take value of a. Again display message enter value of b. Cin b. Okay. Now we compare these two variables using relational operator. Okay. In programming, you want to take decision. For that, we use decision making statement. In decision making statement, there are four type of decision making statement in programming. That is simple if else ladder, and nested if. In this example, we use if else. Okay, so comparing two values, we use if statement. If right here condition a is greater than b, here we use relational operator, less than, greater than, less than, equal to, mm, greater than, equal to. These are the relational operator. In this in that operator we use here for this program we need a relational operator greater than, so here we use greater than operator. In this we compare two numbers, a is greater than b. If this condition is true, then it will display if block. So what will output in this statement? Display cout largest number is A. See, if this condition is true, in if statement we give the condition A is greater than B. If this condition is true, it will execute if block. In if block we write C out largest number is A. Okay. Next, if suppose this condition is false, then it will go to the else statement. Else statement means if our first condition is false, it will go to the else and it will display output C out largest number is B. Largest is B. Okay. So this using relation operator we compare two numbers then get ch rows. Okay. Save this program. Suppose large dot cpp or C++ programming there is a .cpp extension. Okay, so large dot cpp. Now compile using F9 also we compile that program. Run. One change is there. Here we need to display B number also. B. Also clear the screen. Here RCR. Okay. Save. Run. Enter value of A. Suppose A is a 30. Okay. Now enter value of B. B is a 40. Now this example we take input A is a 30, B is a 40. When execute this program, it will display output B because I want to display largest number. Okay, see, this is our answer. Largest number is B. So this is our first experiment is completed. We implemented regular expressions in C++. Thank you.